What's up, guys? Welcome back to another BTD gaming video. Today I'm bringing you a deck profile for one of my personal favorite decks, Phantom Knights, and a deck that I think is performing very well in this current format here on Master Duel. In fact, we have gotten to Plat 1, and this deck can even go beyond that. I think this deck is very good, especially if you still want to make use of cards like Verte Anaconda and Phoenix Enforcer. Those cards synergize so well with this deck, and it can take on really any deck in the format. I think the deck is very underrated. It can do so much. It can be so consistent. It can stop your opponent from doing so many things. It can also OTK. This deck can be kind of crazy, but let's go through the card by card and take a look at what we got. First things first, best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Maxi is a staple 3 in any deck, so is a staple 3 in Phantom Knights as well. Next, we have 3 Tour Guide from the Underworld, 1 card combo, where you can start off so many plays. There's so many times where because of Tour Guide, you're using it to special graph, then you get Cherubini out. That can lead to getting out Phantom Knights, Rusty Bardiche, and just facilitating so many long combos that you can build some insane boards. It can also be an Ash Magnet depending on what else is in your hand, but Tour Guide is a 3 of in this deck. Some play that too, but I think this card is very important at 3. Next, we have Graph and Seer. Again, these 2 cards go with your Tour Guide and are part of your long combo that include Cherubini and Rusty Bardiche. Now, getting into some of the Phantom Knight cards, we have Ancient Cloaks. What a lot of people like to do is, if you summon your scales on the board, if you summon your Torn Scales, you can discard this card, or you can discard a card to send this card to the grave, and then you can add a card like Silent Boots to special summon it because you have another Phantom Knights card on the field. So again, it can be used as an extender. You thin out the deck. Ancient Cloak, very good. Next, you probably have the most important Phantom Knight card in the main deck, Silent Boots. You use it to add a spell trap from your deck. You would usually add Fog Blade or Shade Brigandine. You can also special summon it from your hand if you control another Phantom Knight card, so it can be used as an extender as well. Very important card in this deck. Next, we have Ragged Gloves. Again, another Phantom Knights card that can send a Phantom Knights card to the graveyard, which can activate any Phantom Knight graveyard effect. We also have Stained Greaves, and we have Torn Scales. Torn Scales is good because, again, you can send any Phantom Knight card from, or monster from your deck to the grave, which leads to other plays, but it can also special summon itself from the grave if you activate a Phantom Knight's effect. So all these Phantom Knight cards, they move around, they can be used as extenders. They're all level 3, which is very important, and you can fill the board up very quickly. Torn Scales is a part of that. If it was at 3, I would run at 3, but it's at 2, which is fine. I never really saw a big problem with this card being at 2, but it is what it is. Next, some more extenders. We have Danger Jackalope and Tsuchinoko. Again, 2 level 3 monsters that you can special summon onto the field. Plus, you never know. Per their effect, you might discard a Phantom Knight, which could lead to more plays from the Phantom Knight graveyard effect. But more extenders, same thing for Cyclic Wielder and Psychic Tracker, just to get more buys on the field to do more plays. For hand traps, we have Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Just a good hand trap altogether. Same thing with Max C. We also have the Phoenix Enforcer package with Celestial and Dasher, and obviously with Fusion Destiny for the spell. And we have Artifact Scythe, and this was a very, and still is kind of a very popular line of play. Well, not popular in the sense that a lot of people do it, not that people like it, but popular play in TCG, and it works really well with this deck too, because you have enough monsters on the field to get out your artifact Dagda to activate its effect, and then use your Phoenix Enforcers to destroy it, and now your opponent can't summon from the extra deck, which is killer against so many other decks. Moving on to the spells, Reinforcement of the Army, obviously you add a Warrior. Emergency Teleport to special summon one of your Psychic cards, used as an extender. This one's kind of a weird one, Forbidden Chalice. I just think it's good. It's in the gate. Obviously, if you have Forbidden Droplet, maybe that'll work, but Chalice works really well too, especially as a quick play spell. 2 Called by the Grave. And moving into the traps, we have 2 Fog Blade. If you want to run 3, I understand, but 2 is usually enough. We have Shade Brigandine Fam Knights, which can be used as an extender. You set it and special summon it. That's usually used for Link Spider. And then we have Fam Knight's Wing, which is a card that people don't usually expect. You get the 500 attack boost, but this card also gets destroyed instead of a monster. It's going to get destroyed. And obviously, Knight's Wing and Fogblade can special summon other cards from the grave if they're destroyed into the graveyard. So that's the main deck. For the extra deck, we have Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix Enforcer, which synergizes so well with this deck. I think this card is very crucial. Next, we have Leviathan, the City Dragon. We have 2 Fam Knights of Break Sword. A lot of times this will lead into your Zeus play, but this is just another way to destroy one of your opponent's monsters. We have Raider's Knight, Divine Arsenal, AA Zeus. For our Link monsters, we have Link Spider, which you would link off for Sheen Brigandine, and you would also link off stuff like a token that might be on your field or whatever. So Link Spider, very good. Trubany, Burning Abyss, we've talked about this. You use this to link off 2 monsters. You can also send a Fam Knights card from your deck to the grave, and which is really good because you want to get as many Fam Knight cards to the grave as possible. Next, we have IP Masquerena. It doesn't come up too often, but it's still pretty good. Artifact Dagda. This will facilitate you getting out your Scythe. You know, the play is hopefully you have your Dagda out. Then you either activate Fusion Destiny or activate Verte Anaconda to then trigger and activate your Dagda to set your Scythe, and then you also get out your Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, which on your opponent's turn, you use Phoenix Enforcer to destroy Scythe, special summon Scythe from the grave. Now your opponent is locked out of the extra deck, so Dagda is very good. We have Verte Anaconda, for what I just said, getting out your Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, Nightmare Unicorn, which eventually leads into Access Code Talker. We also have the Fam Knights of Rusty Bardiche. What's nice about this, besides its destroying effect, is you can use the effect of Fogblade to special summon this card back from the grave. You can do that really any of the Fam Knights card, but Bardiche is probably the best one. And we have Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess for negation. I think this deck is very underrated. I think more people should be playing it. But yeah, we're going to check out some games and let's see how we like it. Can I please win it? Oh my god. Don't mind this hand. Crusade. pretty good hand. Oh yeah, we can do a lot of stuff. Discard. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff happening here. Okay, we can special summon this. We can special summon this. Alright, how do we kill him? I believe this is game. Yep. Boom. Finally. me with the Ash. Cloak. Activate Cloak. Add Boots. Special Boots. What do we want to do here? He's in a tough spot because we can just access code next turn. Moye's not going to do anything. Don't have access to the extra deck. Okay. Not really scared of that. Yeah. Yeah, once the scythe went down, you were kind of screwed.